we had a fascinating interview with Paul Moore, and he is a podcaster, author, realtor, commercial multifamily investor, and the founder of a real estate investment firm. He's a very accomplished gentleman, and he's seen tremendous success in his life, and also, as he'll share with you, tremendous failure on the path to that success. In this fascinating interview, we uncovered 3 fundamental lessons that he would like to share with entrepreneurs that are building a successful business. The first is this: high risk does not equal high returns. He says that if you are investing, an investment should be a position where the principal is safe and you have the chance for growth. He says investing should be more like watching paint dry. It's that boring, predictable, guaranteed type of financial endeavor. We're not looking to speculate or gamble. And in the past, he has speculated or gambled with his money. And that's a position where the principal is not at all safe. And there's a potential for gains, but there's also a potential for loss. So he separates high risk does not equal high returns. Take the safe path for true investing. Then he also shares a second lesson, and that is about giving. He says that you will receive in proportion to what you give. And he shares how he went through a really challenging season in his life where he was tremendously in debt. And instead of hunkering down and pulling the covers over his head and hiding from the world, he instead said, how can we find a way to give out of a higher income than we actually have now and live in that position of giving from what we want to be making? And very shortly after, in this amazing story, you'll hear how that turned around his entire life circumstance, giving being the catalyst. The third lesson he shares is with these 2 ideas held in tension around figuring out when to quit. On one hand, you have this idea that when something is not going well, you want to know when to get out and quit early before you lose hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? On the other hand is this idea that once you've failed, you've paid the tuition, now you might as well show up to class and get the actual learning that you were supposed to get by going through that failure event. So on one side, stay with it. On the other side, quit. Now, how do you decide which is which? And he even shared, he said, in my early morning routine, I focus on being very quiet and finding out what is the answer inside of myself for how I should proceed or quit with these current endeavors that I'm working in. And that's an answer that we really can only discover and find within ourselves. I hope you'll listen to this amazing podcast and get these life lessons, as well as find out more about his investment opportunities and learn about how to build long-term, lasting generational wealth. Hey, thanks for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, click the link in the description box below for more information. Like this video. Share your comments, questions, and feedback in the comments section, and don't forget to hit subscribe to our YouTube channel.